That's better.
Much better. Holy cow. We got some traffic.
Yep.
Expected this time of day.
I'm going to go straight there, I think. Usually that's a better way to go, because this is hard to get out, especially this time of the day.
Definitely. Mm-hmm.
So push on that, and here we go.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Rose Bay Terrace. Now turn left onto Spring Glen Road.
Okay, it can go now.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Rose Bay Terrace. In 500 feet, turn left onto Spring Park Road.
See, it tried to map it around there, but it won't.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Now turn left onto Spring Park Road.
I think we got a school zone.
Just going to say that. We do.
Yeah, that's why this is all orange here.
Oh, most likely. Yes.
So I'll probably have to take over because it still doesn't detect school zones.
Doesn't. Oh,
But we have leading cars here, so I don't know. Oh, it's not flashing.
no, it's not.
School
They must have started.
early.
Yeah. The looks of all the cars. Yes.
Yeah, this is the first. I've not seen it do that in a while, where it wanted to go around that
It
loop-de-loop.
verbally said that, but
Yeah, but it took the right.
it did take the right
It took
turns.
the right turn, not the left, and which is weird.
In 500 feet, turn right onto
Okay.
University Boulevard West.
We're gonna go straight here instead, so I'm taking over.
Now turn right onto University Boulevard West.
Yeah, it's just this time of day, making a left turn at that stop sign down there. That's we'd be waiting there
Oh my
forever.
goodness.
Because I even see the traffic. It should have a green. There we go. Okay.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Bowden Road. Now turn right onto Bowden Road. In 500 feet, turn left to take the Interstate 95 South ramp toward St. Augustine. Now turn left to take the Interstate 95 South ramp.
That guy stopped. He was going to let me go. Interesting. I wonder if he got the light. I couldn't tell.
Well, we got an arrow, so he probably got the light.
Yeah, okay. Well, full self-drive made the decision.
Yeah.
It was the correct one. Time for sunglasses.
Look at that traffic.
Yep.
Turn left onto King Street. Now turn left onto King Street. In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Pineapple Avenue, then turn right. Now turn right onto Pineapple Avenue. Now turn right. Now your destination is on the right.
Okay, it's not gonna. Thought it would park.
I did too.
It only has done that twice now for me at one of these.
You mean parked?
Yeah, automatically parked. But this one didn't do it, even though I had it set to do that.
Sure.
Let's see. Let me get plugged in.
You want to try these messages or?
Huh?
You want to look at these messages? Or
Yeah, I'm gonna
Or do you want to go in
take a look.
while we're here?
Got plenty of time.
Look, see what you get. Just trying to back in and that truck pulled around.
Well, I'm done charging here.
You're at 94%.
Huh?
Recent charging session. Rate your charging experience.
All right. Ready?
Do you want your sunglasses?
I'm fine.
Now turn left onto Pineapple Avenue. Now turn right onto King Street.
This isn't.
In 500 feet,
Oh, I don't
bear
wanna
left
go
towards
this
South
way.
Wilson Avenue. Then turn left onto South Wilson Avenue.
No, we're not going there. Straight across.
Yeah, that's if you're going to go up this way, and I wanted to go up this way. It's a little longer and it's slower, but I wanted to sightsee. Never been down this way before.
I guess this route won't take you all the way to St. Augustine.
All the way up to Boston, I think. I don't know how far north it goes, never checked it out. This is Cocoa Beach.
It's probably expensive.
I don't know.
Just about any place in Florida is expensive anymore. Then when you add beach to the name.
Yeah, that doubles the price of real estate. Sometimes triple. I didn't realize this was a split highway here. That's a pretty easy route to take.
So far, yeah.
Yeah, how about that? It looks like it's working. I'm gonna.
Now your destination is on the right.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So there's like a motel here?
I don't know what's here.
That's what it looks like. That's why I was surprised.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like a high-end place, but it's hard to say.
Okay, navigate to cruise parking. I did all these
Now
as
turn
favorites.
right onto Astronaut Boulevard.
That was smart. Look at all these. Right, left, right, left. Left. Sushi bar. It is like a hotel or a motel.
Restaurant?
The sushi bar there also. It's like a little motel. Kind of strange, huh? Place to put the chargers.
In 1,000 feet, take the ramp on the right
Let's see.
toward Terminal
Get the
B.
permit where they
Through
can.
terminals.
Guess so.
I don't know whether that's the way we're supposed to go in,
Now
or
take the ramp on
we'll
the
have to
right
wait and
toward
see how they
B.
guide us on what to exit the full self-drive.
I see.
In 500 feet, keep right toward Port Canaveral. Now keep right toward Port
They usually have
Canaveral.
cops here or something, directing traffic.
Okay, well, that might be helpful.
Now turn right onto George J. King Boulevard.
They have me going up around that way,
I see.
and that's not the way to go. So I'll probably have to take over.
You know, the way
I know that's not the way in. That's for buses or bus lane or something. I don't know. I put it over here, and it.
All right, as long as you think you know, but you should do.
Yeah. It's
Unless
good.
they've changed a few things, but we'll find out.
All right, we should have the light. Yep.
Yeah. Interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna take over. Let's watch my map here. There's two ways to get in.
Cove next
In
left.
500 feet, turn left
Terminals
onto
1 and
Flounder
3.
Street. Then turn right onto Discovery Road.
I think
Where's terminal 1? What terminal number are we?
we're Terminal 1.
Okay.
They might have us go up this way and then in that way to get the lineup of traffic off of this road.
Well, I had a sign, Terminal 1 straight.
Yeah,
so-
that's probably how they want me to go. See it go up around that way.
We'll see. It's all the signs here.
Yeah.
Terminal 1 to the left.
Thank you.
That's it.
I don't see much traffic. Hope it's not full. Well, they got outside parking too if we have to go there. I'd rather be in the parking garage. But
Yeah, I would too, actually. Oh, we'll see. If it's full, they'd have a sign, wouldn't they? Full. Oh, this bus is turning left also.
yeah, well, he has a bus lane
Yeah.
that's on the right,
Okay.
and we stay left because we got to make a left turn once we get in here. See how that?
Yes, I see it.
And that's a circle. We got to be right there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now turn left onto Discovery Road.
Okay. $12:02. Okay.
Yeah, we got about an hour. Once we get up there, get things situated. All right, let's go.
Now turn left to stay on Discovery Road.
I was just going to cut the car off, truck off. Oh, that bus is getting over, it looks like. I don't know. Oh, I see. Is that lane blocked?
That's why I said you can't use full self-drive here with cops directing traffic.
Mm-hmm. Drop off and pick up Kruge.
Yeah. That's where the buses go.
Is he going to pull out in front of us?
Yeah, let them go. Give them the sign.
That's all. There's the garage. How are we going to get in there?
Well, let the bus go out, and then we can go.
Now enter the roundabout and take the first exit.
Parking.
We pick up a ticket? Okay, thanks.
What did he say?
At the top.
He's looking at the machine.
Tell me it's stuck.
ticket. It went
No,
up.
you know what happened? Thing came down on his hood.
Welcome to Port Canaveral. To begin, please select your sailing. Welcome to Port Canaveral. To begin, please select your sailing.
I can't reach it.
Get over the
Utopia, there. Begin. Insert credit card.
Not one handy or not? Give me mine. No.
Yeah, take that. Take it. Man, that thing's slow.
Busy.
Now, which way goes up?
No,
That just goes around.
following this car ahead of us. See if we can find the up sign. Exit to the left.
Exit, we don't want that.
No. Up there. Oh, here, this goes up, I guess.
Yeah.
Back like you said.
Well, they got cruise ships parking cars here every single day.
It's so sad you can't. It got a glare. No left turn. You made a left.
I just followed the arrows.
It said no left turn.
I'm just following the arrows.
Okay.
Oops.
See? You're going against traffic.
No, I got an arrow right here.
Okay.
It's two-way.
Okay.
Oh, there's a guy put a wheelchair in there.
Oh, for God's sake. What's his... Straight.
I think we're getting to the top deck.
Probably. I see daylight. Okay, I guess we have to turn here. We're gonna be in the sun.
I was going to go around this way and see whether there's any more open. They're about full.
Exit. That's why you have to go on top.
You'd think some people would leave.
Well, they probably got here early. They get on board earlier.
Yeah.
We're late.
Yeah, but
boarding.
most people. I don't
We
think.
used to go in around 11 o'clock.
I
with the
know.
Elevators. I just wonder if we have any space on top. See anything down there, huh?
Yeah, he's.
Somebody else got it?
Go around again.
Oh, there's somebody pulling out straight ahead unless they're parking. They probably are parking. Oh, no, they're not. Okay. They got a spot. Oh, now what? Are they leaving or are they just parking? Let's see.
Oh, they're leaving. Oh, they went and left that sitting in the middle.
Oh, come on. Cars. All right.
Them there. Now, what their one that truck is.
Yeah, it says exit. Park. What's down here? Nothing. Oh, they're full, man. I got a cone at that one. No parking anytime. All right.
Well, I guess we park in the sun.
I guess so. Looks like it. If we can get a spot there, even. I wonder if we could have requested a different boarding time.
Nope,
Okay.
it was assigned.
Of course it was. All right. What do I see? A spot here next to that black car. Right there. It's a
Yeah,
tight-
I'm gonna head on up.
All right. There's room down here, so everybody's. Yeah. Okay. We got room. Wherever you want to be. Want to be against the wall, next to the
Yeah,
near the elevator, I guess.
it's good.
Yeah. This is it, babe.